Hello everyone and welcome to Deserted. I've locked myself to the Caridian Desert to see how far I can push myself and see what I can accomplish in this seemingly empty wasteland. I aim to accomplish everything the desert has to offer with the final goal of taking home the Calphite Queen pet. Let's get into it. Oh my god, this city. There's clearly something wrong with it. I better see if there's anything I can do to help. Hello there everybody, welcome back to another episode of Deserted. We're starting this episode off right here with level 35 mining. I just did a little bit of this in between episodes. I can now mine sandstone, which is hella tight because now we can get noted buckets of sand from the sandstone mine in the desert, and then we can make glass out of this seaweed in those buckets of sand, so we can get crafting started as well. If you watched the last episode, then you'll know that we did a lot of construction in Temperos last video. We got some solid fishing and cooking gains. We got some solid construction gains. James is now safely in the house. Don't worry, he didn't die. He's just waiting in the house, being a lazy cat that he is. Yeah, we're just gonna get right into the episode now. Alright, so I personally have never done sandstone mining before to get buckets of sand because I don't normally play Iron Man accounts, but I'm pretty sure that in order to store your sand that you mine as buckets of sand, you need to provide the buckets. I've read something that said you got to provide the buckets, and the best way for me to get noted buckets to bring out into the desert is to talk to Ali Morrison because he sells the noted bucket packs. So I just need to buy exactly as many buckets as I have seaweed because we're going to be filling them up with sand, and it's 1-to-1, so I guess I'll just go up to 700. There we go. And then once we fill all these up with sand, then we can turn them into molten glass and go from there. All right, so I got my desert robes on. I got some water skins. I guess we're gonna go try this out. Honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing quite yet, so it might take like a minute for me to figure out the best way to do this, but we're just gonna kind of send it, This is all about the learning experience. So this is the quarry in the desert. This is where you can mine sandstone and granite and all this other kind of stuff. And this guy over here, Drew, maybe it's Sand Drew, I think that's probably the joke. He can hold buckets for you. Let's give him 700. He can hold up to 25,000, I think. And also he'll store your buckets of sand for you. So you mine the sandstone, you drop them in the grinder, and then I guess they turn into buckets of sand that you can just claim from him, which is cool because then they all come noted as well, and it just makes crafting a lot easier. So I think we're just going to get started with sandstone. I believe these are sandstone rocks. It sure is. So yeah, let's try this out. So there we go. I got a full, UIM full inventory of sandstone over here, so I'm pretty sure you just throw it in the grinder. The grinder is now holding enough sandstone equivalent to 34 buckets of sand. So I think I can just click claim sand on him and then I can get it out. But I'm not going to do that quite yet. I'm going to wait until I have all 663 sandstones stored inside the grinder. So yeah, this is a pretty easy method, honestly. I guess now let's keep going. All right, so I think that this last sandstone that I'm mining right here, that might be the last one that I need. We'll find out. We need 663. We're at 677. Hell yes. So I think we can just hit claim sand, grab 663, and look at that, 663 buckets of sand. That's super nice. We also got a beginner clue geode. We're gonna give it another try of getting that hot and cold clue, just digging it up in the desert without the strange device. And then after that, we're gonna go through all this. Oh, you guys are gonna love this. Check it out. The power of the Ring of Dueling. Oh, but I shouldn't have done that because I needed a spade from the house, whatever. What do we have here? Looks like my square was slightly off. I hope that doesn't mean that I could have actually gotten that clue from the last one, but we're gonna mark this tile, give it a dig, and what the, oh my god, dude. We got we got the first casket on the account. Holy shit. I was not expecting... First of all, I wasn't even expecting to get the next step, let alone have it be the 10% chance to be a one-step clue. Oh, that's super exciting, man. We're just going to open it right now and see what we get. An oak shortbow? I think that means we can shoot up to steel arrows now. You know, now I think about it, I'm probably just going to stick to the darts either way, but that's still really cool that we managed to finish our first clue in the desert. Yeah, I take back what I said. The rewards are pretty useless, but the fact that we just did that was amazing. And we also got the proper square marked now. So let's go get crafting started. And you know what? Maybe we just have the clue scroll luck today. I'm about to try something really stupid. I'm just going to kind of send this easy clue scroll because I need to clear up an inventory space either way. I know that it's not possible to get a one-step easy clue, but maybe I can get lucky and get a second step here. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh well, we need to clear up an inventory space either way. Because now we have a nice even amount for, an even amount of soda ash and sand to make molten glass with. So let's get into the method. All right, so I've gone through this in my head a little bit. It might be a little different in practice, but I think this is how we're going to do it. We're going to unnote all this seaweed from the bank, and I think we just cook it on the range. I think that'll work to turn it into soda ash. And then after all of these are turned into soda ash, we go back to the bank, drop half of them, withdraw the rest of buckets of sand, and then head to the furnace to turn these into molten glass. And look at that, the first crafting experience on the account, and it's coming in quick. Oh shit, don't blink, you're gonna miss the level. Level 2. And then we're going to walk back to the bank and turn these into whatever we can make, which I think is just beer glasses at the moment. Level 3, beautiful. God, I love early levels, man, they come in so fast. Level 4, cool. And then I'm gonna drop all of these and then pick up my soda ashes. And it looks like I have to drop all the buckets too, so I'm just gonna try and keep everything in one pile so it doesn't like annoy everybody with my littering, but yeah, that's essentially the process of how I'm gonna be doing this. So over 600 more to go. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was supposed to unnote the sand, I unnoted the seaweed. See, it'll become a habit in a minute and I'll get good at it. A quick little update, we just hit level 20 crafting. We can now cut sapphires and make sapphire rings, which is cool for when we do more Temperos rewards. Honestly, I don't really have a goal for crafting. The goal was to clear out the seaweeds that I have in my inventory, but I don't really have a goal level set. Maybe there will be something I just haven't thought of yet, but we're just going to see where we can get with this. So yeah, we just hit a pretty big milestone here. We hit 27 crafting, which is a level we need to make emerald rings and therefore rings of dueling. So maybe we don't need to keep this stack on us for too long after all, just like as soon as we have access to, I'd say making gold bars. Once we have access to making gold bars, we can get rid of this stack and just make them when we need them. But until then, we're going to keep the stack. But that's still a pretty cool level that we got there. And at long last, we've finally reached the last of our seaweed stack. This is the last of the molten glasses right here. And boom, that feels good. We have officially cleared up a couple inventory spaces. We got some pieces of the mime set we're going to go deposit in the costume room in a second, but pretend these aren't here and look at all this free space we have. Jesus. So we started off at level 1, and if I recall, we had, I think, 633 seaweeds. So turning all of those into glass objects, we went all the way from level 1 to level 38 crafting. That's pretty damn good. And I don't think I said this earlier, but the sandstone mining we got from 35 to 38 mining. Real quick, I'm just going to pop up a few things that we can now make with crafting on the screen because I haven't really looked into it super hard, but yeah. A lot of options are starting to happen now. So now, you'd think that whole time, because I was doing this for the past probably 5 hours or so, you'd think that with all that free time I would be planning what we're going to do next, but I'm kind of at a loss. So I will come back with a plan pretty soon here. And we are back home. How you doing, James? You enjoying your milk? Your scratching post? I made those for you. All right, I'll pick you up for a minute. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing next, so you can hang out with me a little bit. We're going to be popping this mime outfit right here, or these pieces from the mime outfit, into the fancy dress box. We're just going to pop those right in there. Cool. Now I can't get these out unless I have the full set stored. So it looks like I already have the 2. With the oak fancy dress box, you can only store 2 sets in here. And it looks like I already got the lederhosen outfit and the mime costume going, so the other ones are not going to happen, it looks like. So I pretty much finished off the day yesterday with just killing all crit warriors. I was kind of at a loss. I didn't really know what I wanted to do next, so I just kind of started killing these guys. I got all the way up to 40 attack last night. I guess I started killing them because I was going for, I don't know, herb lore levels, beginner clue scrolls, stuff like that. So I'm cleaning all these herbs. I already got up to level 9. All this combat training kind of got me thinking that there is one quest that I can do. It's the Spirits of the Elite quest. And we have all the requirements for it. The only thing we need is, like, I guess slightly higher combat. We need to defeat 3 level 75 enemies with all different attack types. I think stab, slash, and crush. So we're just going to train our stats up a little bit more. Probably going to hit 50 strength, and that will probably be good for the quest, but we'll find out. Okay, so we just had a stream, and pretty much the summary of the stream is that we did some kills at the Al-Kharid Warriors, and we did a bunch of rooftop laps. So we ended up getting to 50 strength and 40 agility, just some nice even numbers. We're still training our combats up so that we can take on the 3 level 75 golems with the 3 different attack styles in the Spirits of the Elite quest. And then the 40 agility, that was mainly just because I want to start doing agility pyramid for money for when I start doing Mage Training Arena. And I wanted to have a little bit higher agility level so I wouldn't immediately fail on the agility pyramid. So that's the sum of the stream. Twitch.tv/xRakine. All right, so I've just been kind of standing around wondering what to do next, and I think that we're just going to go for the Spirits of the Elite quest. We trained our combat levels up enough to where I think we can stand a pretty good chance against the rock golems. So we're just going to go gear up for that. First of all, we need to get ourselves a crush weapon, and I think that our best in slot crush weapon for right now, I think our best in slot crush weapon right now is going to be the offensive maple blackjack that we can get from his store. This boy right here, we're going to buy that, and let's check out the crush bonus on that. Plus 24, not bad at all. And I think we're just going to use the scimitar for stab and slash. It's not the best stab weapon, but it'll do. It'll do for now. All right, so first things first, I got this Lederhosen hat while I was training up my combat stats, and I got a random event, and it looks like I already started the Lederhosen set in here. So I'm gonna pop that bad boy in there, and we're 1 piece away from completing the set and being able to withdraw it. So we start this quest in Nardah by talking to the mayor, which should be in the big fancy mayoral house over here. Here we go, start the Spirits of the Elite quest, there we go. Before we get this quest all the way started, we need to visit the Hunter store right here and buy a light source, which is this unlit torch right here. So this quest is pretty much about me investigating the cause of this town being cursed. And in order to go investigate the source of the curse, we're gonna go to this dungeon that's like next to the river. I think this is the River Elide. Yeah, so we're gonna go into this dungeon right here and investigate what's going on. This quest also answered one of my questions I had from the first episode. One of the required items in this quest is a bow and arrow, and I guess that's why they have that short bow spawn over there where it is. It seems like a really random spot to have it, but in the context of you're going to need it for the quest, it kind of makes sense to have it right there. This outfit looks good with the rune, damn. I should keep these robes just for fashionscape. Anyway, this is the part where we fight the 3 monsters. I should have recharged my prayer first, but you know what? It is what it is. So I'm pretty sure this one down here is weak to stab. So we're going to set this to stab and then just see how we do, I guess. Well, it looks like, as always, I've kind of overestimated the power of these enemies in the quests. I always like way over gear for these because I think that I'm going to get my ass kicked, but you know what? We're doing pretty good. The only issue I'm having is I'm not really landing any shots, so I'm just prayer flicking my attack prayer. But yeah, he's not really hitting too hard. I just need one more hit, man. Come on. Come on. There we go. Jesus. Okay, I use my amazing thieving abilities to clear this without triggering the trap. And now we're on to the next one, which should be even easier because this one is weak to slash, which is what this weapon was meant to do. Oh, right off the bat. And you're dead. This one, we just gotta mine this bullshit out of the way. And that's another water channel clear. And the last golem, you gotta use crush items on. So that's what we bought the maple blackjack for. So let's get him. And that one's dead. Now we equip the bow that we picked up. And we just shoot the target. Easy mode. Another channel has been cleared. Seriously though, how good do I look in this outfit? Jesus. Anyway, so we go talk to these water spirits. What do you mean, one of the desert people? So these water spirits here have told me that in order to get the curse lifted from the city, we have to go get a statuette and return it to the altar in the middle of Nardah. So we're going to go back to Nardah and tell those guys to get their shit together. We're back in Nardah. It's time to tell this dude, what I discovered. Apparently, this dumbass threw the sacred statuette that goes in the altar down some well. If that's the leadership in this city, then maybe we don't need to cure their curse. But either way, we're going to help him out. Before we head to the well, we're going to need the mayor's shoes. You'll see why in a second. All right, so I guess it wasn't a well he threw it down. It was a crevice. 'Twas a crevice, but let's see what's down here. Bunch of snakes. Why'd it have to be snakes? Medium task done for visiting the genie. According to the wiki, this is the evil brother of the random event genie that gives you XP lamps. So pretty much I have one question to ask you, bro. Why the fuck can't your brother visit me more often and give me XP lamps? I want 5 hunter. Anyway, we're going to talk to the genie. He says he'll give me the statue in exchange for the soul of the mayor of Nardah. I agree to your deal, sir, because luckily I have your shoes right here. You said souls. You didn't say anything about it not being able to be shoe souls. Apparently, I thought we were tricking him by saying, oh, I'll give you his soul, and it's a shoe soul. But no, apparently he's an idiot, and he said, oh, I heard people are collecting souls nowadays. So yeah, we got the statue. That's all you need to know. So I'm pretty sure all we need to do to complete the quest is to put the statuette on the shrine right here, and boom, Spirits of the Elite has been completed. I think that honestly there's like only one quest left that I can possibly do in the desert, and that is Contact. Not a lot that you can do without leaving the desert, unfortunately. But we did get 8,000 prayer XP, 1,000 thieving XP, 1,000 magic XP, and access to Nardah's shrine, which I'll get into in a second. This 8,000 prayer XP is huge because that brings us up to 41, which means that we can now use the Protect from Missiles pray. I thought it would bring us a little bit higher, maybe up to Protect from Melee, but yeah. We got 50 thieving, and yeah, beautiful. So this statue, what this does is it replenishes all your health, prayer, all that stuff, and it also heals you over your limit. So right now I'm 55 HP, so if I'm about to do anything that I need some extra health for, this is a great place to restore my stats at. Also, this is the new look on the account for now. I just love it too much. So since we're in the area, and since we already have this maple blackjack on us, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to blackjack my way up to 53 thieving. And that is so that I can pickpocket the desert bandits and get anti-poisons if I need them. So what we're going to do is trade Ali the barman over here and just buy a bunch of wines. Let's get blackjacking. And there is level 53 thieving. And our cash stack is up to 41,000, so we made quite a bit of money from that as well. Alright, so I stood around for a while wondering what I want to do next. And I was thinking about what my goals are for the moment and like what I really need to be focusing on right now. And I think that I need to be really focusing on getting the Contact quest done. I have all of the requirements to get Contact done. The only thing is I need to fight the giant scarab at the end. There's a lot of like high level enemies in this quest that can really damage me pretty seriously. So I want to make sure that I can actually do damage to the boss. I think that I'm going to focus on unlocking the teak crossbow because my two options are either to range or mage the boss, and either I range the boss with a crossbow or I wait until I get full infinity unlocked to mage the boss because I don't have any other mage gear. So I think I'm just going to unlock the steel crossbow, make some steel bolts, and that should do some pretty good damage against it. I'm going to be making darts all the way up until level 46 fletching, which is the level needed to make steel crossbows. And then I'll probably go through all the darts I made to get my range level up as high as possible before I actually start the fight. So I think that the goal for right now is just going to be to focus on making darts. We're going to be making iron darts until we can make steel darts, and then steel darts until we can make the teak crossbow, or the steel crossbow with the teak crossbow stock. So that is going to be the goal for now. This is probably going to take a while, so I'll just, I guess, highlight the important parts. And on the way to our fletching grind, we hit a cool mining milestone. Level 40, we can now mine gold ore. Once we hit 40 smithing, that'll be super convenient for crafting because we can make our own emerald rings and whatever else we want to make and not have to rely on Temperos for our gold bars. Oh my god, yes, it's about time. It's about time I got another XP random. Put that into Hunter, thank god. I really want level 5, man. I really want to start doing Hunter on this account. And this should be the last of the iron darts that I make. Now we get to do the fun part. I decided to save them all up as opposed to just making them as I go. So that way I can just get all the fletching levels at once. So here we go. And here is the last one. Level 37 fletching. We can now make steel darts, and we just tore through 4 fletching levels. And look at all the iron darts we have. Now we have to make a bunch of steel darts and go all the way from 37 to 46 fletching. So this is going to be even longer than this first grind. So I just did the math, and it looks like we're going to have to make 5,390 steel darts, which is going to take a very long time, I think. Especially because in order to make a steel bar, it's 1 iron and then 2 coals. So, oh, forgot a pickaxe. So yeah, this one's going to take a while. No way, dude. 2 in 1 day? Is this my fucking birthday? What is this? Rub-a-dub-dub, give me that grub, dude. Oh my god. We're trucking on through. All right, so this is my first time today actually playing on the computer. I put some work in on mobile this morning, and I made a lot more dart tips. I made some good progress. We're almost halfway there. You know, we're almost at 2,700 is the halfway point to being done with this grind. At some point today while I was playing on mobile, I got a maze random event, and then I got 374 chaos runes as a reward from that. And I'll put some screenshots up real quick to show you, but I killed a few imps next to the Al-Kharid mine and got myself a blue wizard hat. And then I just bought a bunch of air and fire rings to go through all the chaos runes, and we got ourselves up to level 43 magic off of that. And now we're just back to the regular smithing grind to get the dart tips. So that's all the progress that I have to report so far. This is pretty big. We just hit 40 smithing, which now means we can smelt gold ore. This means we don't have to rely on Temperos to get gold bars and make jewelry anymore. And now that I think about it, I'm actually going to make something right now just to celebrate that fact. So we're going to mine a little bit of gold ore here and buy an emerald and some runes. I'm also pretty sure that this crafting store has it. Come on. Yes, an amulet mold. Let's go. Now I can go to this furnace over here and make a gold bar and then make an emerald amulet. And it only took 2 imp kills to get it, but there's a ball of wool. Use it on there and enchant. And we have an amulet of defense. Look at all those stats, +7 in everything. That is a huge upgrade over the cat speak amulet, which we're going to drop. If we ever need the amulet of cat speak back, we just gotta grab James out of the house and go talk to the Sphinx so we can get one for free. But for now, we just made another upgrade. So we're gonna get back to the old dart grind. Many hours later. This is it, guys. This is the moment that we've all been waiting for. Multiple days, probably at least 15, maybe 20 hours of grinding to get to this point. But this is the last of the steel bars getting turned into steel darts, and it feels so good. I think that that's all we need, and we already have the 1 steel bar left over, so I think we're just gonna make the crossbow limbs right now. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Now there's only one thing left to do, the most fun part, and that is to get 46 fletching. We're going all the way from 37 to 46. This should be the exact amount we need. So yeah, let's let's get this cracking. So much goddamn XP. This is so fun. All right, guys, here we are. After a very minor battle with Carpal Tunnel, we have reached our goal. We get, oh my god, I can't even talk right now. We hit 46 fletching. Here's what we unlocked. We unlocked the ability to turn teak logs into teak crossbow stocks, and then turn those bad boys into a steel crossbow, and then make steel crossbow bolts for said steel crossbow. We needed to get this fletching level out of the way eventually because I wanted to take advantage of all the XP I can from when I cut teak trees, and I didn't want to cut down teak trees until I could turn them into crossbow stocks to make sure I don't miss out on that fletching XP. So that grind had to happen, but look at how many darts we have. We have like over 8,000, almost 9,000 darts to go through. We're gonna take care of these darts in the next episode and get to whatever range level we can get to off of these. But for now, we're gonna finish this video off with making ourselves a steel crossbow. All right, we have made it to Uzur, which coincidentally is also the end of the world, because this is where the screen goes black and they need to expand the desert. But either way, right here on the corner, the edge of the earth, there is our only teak tree we have access to in the entire desert. You know, with desert expansion coming, they should really add another teak tree to this square right here. Made ourselves a steel axe. We can chop it down. Beautiful, look at that. We can fletch this bad boy, turn it into a crossbow stock, use our hammer, smack that sucker on there, and we got our unstrung steel crossbow. All right, so here's what we're gonna have to do to get the string. We're gonna equip our darts. We're gonna slaughter some beef, you know? I bought these runes from Ali Morrisane. I can telegrab the raw beef. We take this bad boy over here to arrange, turn it into some sinew, and then we gotta go all the way down to Sophanum, so give me a second. All right, so here we are in Sophanum, and this is the only place in the desert where we have access to a spinning wheel. So we're just gonna head over here. We're gonna throw this sinew into it, make a crossbow string, use it on there, and look at this, we got a steel crossbow. Huge upgrade to the account. All right, so let's check it out. Oh, that looks so cool. I would never use a steel crossbow in the main game, ever. So the fact that I'm using this is actually pretty damn cool. And that's probably where we're gonna end the video. We got a lot of stuff done in this episode. Mainly, we kind of just like leveled off our skills a little bit. I'll flash our skills here right now for you. We leveled up our strength and our agility a little bit. We got our mining up to 51 and our smithing up to 43 from that big fletching grind at the end. I have gotten so many Leo random events. This is easily the one I've gotten the most of. I don't want to talk to him. Yeah, 38 crafting at the beginning of the episode, made the Amulet of Defense, we got Spirits of the Elite done. It was a pretty productive video, and the next one's going to be even better, I promise. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I will see you next time in another episode of Deserted. So thank you very much for watching.